Alright guys, welcome back to Pagan Arsenal. As promised, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making an engraving chisel. Have I ever done this before? No. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? Also no. But we're going to see how this turns out. I've got a length of 01 tool steel. I ordered some 1/8 inch rod off of Amazon. It's pre-annealed, and I've had this hanging around for years. I'm pretty sure I made this in high school. Couldn't tell you what it's made out of, but it's going to get chuck full of rod and epoxy anyway. Maybe a little bit of filler somewhere in there. One about right there. I cut this off at about 3 inches-ish. Maybe 3 1/4. I don't know. We're just going to be doing this with a hand file that I've got on hand. Blow torches, some sandpaper that I picked up from Walmart, epoxy that I picked up from Walmart, and some vegetable oil, also from Walmart. No, Walmart is not sponsoring me. It just happens to be where I shop. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start for the chisel file that for the chisel profile that I want on this. I want like a 45 degree cut on here. I'm going to taper this out. I'm going to bring the points down, just kind of taper it to a rounded point so I can actually get in there and cut away the metal. Aside from using like a Dremel tool to carve my name in my shit, I've never engraved anything. So this is going to be kind of fun. This is already pre-annealed, so I'm going to be hardening it and then tempering it with the blowtorch over there. Because I'm not going to throw this in the oven. That'll take a while. Yeah, so we're going to get right to it. Alright, so the initial plan was to set the GoPro on my itty-bitty little tripod and, just fast forward through my my sharpening, well, not my shaping steps of this piece of steel. But that little tripod ain't quite tall enough to get a good video on it, so I'm going to wear it on my chest and, start filing and fast forward through it. So, and I don't have a protractor, so my angle work on all of this is 100% a guess. So, don't quote me on this at all. It won't go well. I can't even guarantee that this is going to be successful for me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to shaping the nose with some sandpaper. I've just got I've got some 80, 100, 150, 400, and I've got some finishing paper, 800 grit, 1500 grit, and 2000 grit. This is, this is all from Walmart. I've got a set of sharpening stones, but I don't think I'm going to bust those out just because, trying to keep with the theme. Not everything has to be expensive and incredibly overdone. All right. I think that we can harden this now. So I'm gonna turn off these lights so that we can see our colors better. I've got a magnet hanging around somewhere. I'm gonna keep checking the magnetism. I'm gonna be holding this in a pair of pliers and just gonna dunk it straight in the oil. Alright, so now that we've got this quenched, we're going to see if this hardened at all. But, you know, I'll wipe that off real quick, then we'll file check it. See if it took. Nope. File's biting right into that. Round 2. All right. We'll see if this quench took. Yeah. Let's scan a file, all right. Yeah. Cool. That wasn't terrible. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna polish off all the scale here, and then we'll use the torch again to get our temper, so that, you know, we're not snapping this thing straight up, you know, first time we hit it with a hammer. Yeah. I'm actually kind of proud of this. And once we got our temper, we'll go ahead and sharpen this thing. Ah, shit. You know what? We went too far. We went too far. We got a blue. Damn it. So we got to reharden. Yep. We got to reharden. Try the temper again. Son of a bitch. I'm not going to make you guys watch this whole process. I'll just come back once I got the temper done. All right. After 6 attempts at quenching and tempering, I think I've finally got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to polish up all these surfaces. We're going to establish the heel on this, glue it into our handle, and then we're gonna test it out. I've got a chunk of brass and a chunk of aluminum. I don't have any scrap steel on hand to try cutting this into, but I think I finally got it. We're gonna be using this is the smallest hammer I got. I think it's like a 3 ounce, maybe a 2. I don't know. So we're gonna start taking it through the polishing grits. All right, so I've got the handle filled up with stuff. Now, if I can get the cap off of this, we're gonna lay down some epoxy and come on. If you can't see it, I apologize. I'm still working with an LED work light. The epoxy is there, trust me. Just getting it mixed up and we're gonna get it put onto our handle. And our graver. This stuff stinks, guys. Like I know you see everyone playing with epoxy all the time on YouTube. This stuff reeks. It smells awful. Like you have no idea. Stuff smells absolutely terrible. Just gonna wipe off the excess. And then we'll let it set. We'll come back after it's set. And I'm gonna give this thing a shot. So yeah, we're gonna set that there to dry. Clean up all this shit. Yeah. Should be good to go. Alright, so the glue's had a chance to set up, the epoxy I mean. So we're gonna see just how badly I screwed this up. And I know that, can't really see it very well. You know what? Look at this, just by giving it a little push, got a nice little line, nice little line right there. So this is the smallest hammer I got. We're gonna see looks like okay. So I got a nice big gouge there. I might have to bring the tip of this down a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I have never engraved anything before, so this is definitely going to be a massive learning curve for me. So, I mean, this is just a piece of aluminum, and it looks like our tip is holding up just fine. So, nice, light, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not great, but it's a lot better than, nothing. yeah, this is definitely gonna need practice. I mean, this is just a piece of aluminum. Let's test this piece of brass in here, see how it does on brass. So I'm pretty sure this is brass and not, you know, brass plated steel. Nope. This is steel. This is brass plated steel. But you know what? At least I know it'll cut it. And our tip still looks just fine. So I'm gonna need a whole lot of engraving practice, guys. And you know what? This thing was actually kind of fun to make, as much of a pain in the ass as it was. I might make a few more just to, you know, have myself a set, get some practice in. Might try to refine the tip a little bit. But yeah, go ahead and like, share, subscribe if you like what you see. You know, tell your friends. Get some people watching. Yeah, let's just keep up with this.